You see a lot of people driving nice cars on the freeway. You see them. They're all nice. And I go, wonder what house they live in. I wonder what house they live in, okay? So then we did one more example, and we said, let's say you bought a $400,000 home in 2015, and you own a truck you bought in 2015. Your mortgage payment is $3,100, and your truck's paid off, right? So you have the budget home, but you buy the dream car. Same car, added together, your payment's $4,800, right? Okay? Let's say that you flip it, and you don't buy the new car, and you go buy your dream home, right? You sell your home now worth $800, you buy a $1.1 million house, use your equity as your down payment. It's $4,460 versus $4,800. Do you get this? So now I've heard it, you know, people say, I don't want to be house poor. And I look up and I go, you're a fool. You're going to be on my doorstep 30 years from now asking me to help support you. You've got to understand that buying your home is controlling your cost of living. The people that say, I want a more nomadic, I read about them, more nomadic, right? You take Outdoor Magazine or some of these magazines, they celebrate the idea of stupid money.
The van life.
Yeah, I get it. I promise you, those are the individuals that when they hit a certain age, they are going to regret that decision.
Well, that happens in every generation. Everybody wants to live in a van until they can afford a nice house. Like, then they're like, okay, I'm done with the van.
I'm not saying have a bad life. I'm saying I'm not saying get rid of all your experiences. All I'm saying is you need to buy the house. If we go back and look at the price of real estate over time, you need to buy a house. You need to buy a condo. You need to buy something. You need to put that root down. I don't care if you buy as rental and then stay nomadic. That's fine with me. If that's what you want to do. But to own nothing, the research is clear on that.
Well,
that's the stupidest money decision
every 3 years they track
make.
net worth. They track the net worth of every American, and on average, homeowners' net worth is 35 times higher than renters.
How much higher?
35 times.
Why would you make that decision? Because a professional realtor has not sat down and showed you these slides.
That's right.
Honestly, it's the thing that we do for a living. I know you think that the last 2 years of order taking is the real estate industry. That's not the real estate industry that I know. The real estate industry that I know, that I got a degree in and I've been doing for over 40 years, is we educate, we give perspective. And the thing we know, and I can only, look, I can't predict the future, but I can look backwards and say, thank God, you know, I started buying real estate right out of college.
Yeah.
Thank God that I did that, right? And I didn't listen to the others. And by the way, I had nomadic friends. I had the individuals that put more money early in their life into,
We have
and they regret it today. They won't openly tell you, oh, no, you know, I wouldn't change a thing. So good. I think that's great. Let's not give your kids that advice.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. One of the things that we haven't mentioned before we leave our market update, Ruben, is the millennials. So they're how many millennials are there? This is the largest generation. That was at 81 to 96.
You know, I'm a
It's
millennial.
the largest generation since the baby boomers.
You are a millennial.
Depending
well, you're
on
on
how
the
you
tail
Google it.
end.
That's no big
You're
deal.
42?
43 is now.
Okay.
Yeah,
you're
we're in. I'm in. More King not in.
Okay. Well, you're at the tail end of being a
Well,
millennial.
we don't have to describe it that way. I'm just a millennial.
Yeah. Yeah, but understand that millennials are from right now. Millennials are age 26 to 42-ish. Yes, 43.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. If you think the next 5 years, 6 years, all millennials are going to be in that 32, 33 to 47, 48. These are the years.
Yes.
Yeah, it's the next 5 to 10 years. There should be in the background demographically a lot of tailwinds for the housing industry. It's
Massive amount.
The greatest.
Massive amount.
They'll hit their peak earning years.
They will
which is
hit.
huge.
Well, they're earning right now. The trick is things got expensive, so they're going to have to. There's a catch up going on for another probably couple of years, maybe 3 years, maybe 5 years at the most. There's going to be catch up, and then that whole group is going to show up with pent up demand.
And we're still, we talked about the greatest wealth transfer in the history of the world because of the baby boomer generation.
Yes,
It hasn't happened yet.
that's right.
It's fixing to happen.
It's fixing to happen.
Yep. Between now and they say 2030, like millions and millions of businesses will be sold as they go into retirement.
Yep. Okay, Ruben, thank you. Thank you for all the hard work you do on our behalf.
I love this.
Okay.
This is the easy math. Every $50,000 of car you buy today eliminates $200,000 of home at today's interest rates. So when people are making choices between a depreciating asset that looks cool.
Is that crazy?
Yeah.
That should be all over social media before the end of the day.
All right, we're going to play a video, and you guys are going to bring some chairs up. We're going to switch gears. So can we play the video, please?